Welcome back. We seem to have some audio problem, but let's take a look what are the top headlines making news in the world of business. Economic Affairs Secretary Shakti Kanta Das says India poised for a big leap in growth. India's growth rate could touch 8% in the current financial year on the back of normal monsoon. India and Nepal hold Commerce Secretary level talks in New Delhi. Talks aimed at resolving the tax issues and enhancing bilateral trade. The meet to continue tomorrow as well. Brexit impact rating agencies downgrade UK's credit rating after the Brexit vote. UK loses its top AAA credit rating from rating agencies S&P following the vote. Fitch also lowers its UK rating from AA+ to AA. And buying property in Gurugram becomes cheaper. Haryana government reduces circle rate of immovable property in Gurugram by 15%. New rates will be implemented with immediate effect. Well, now some news in details. The Union Cabinet last week approved the textile policy to boost job creation and export in the labour-intensive sector. Government wants the textile export to reach a target of $30 billion and provide employment to 1 crore people in next 3 years. People associated with this industry have welcomed the government's decision. Take a look in this report.
To boost textiles and apparel and create new opportunities of employment in this sector, government has approved incentives with an aim to create 1 crore new jobs in the next 3 years and attract investments of $11 billion. This incentive will play an important role in making Indian textiles more competitive in the global market.
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री के द्वारा जो पैकेज अनाउंस किया गया है उसका बेसिक फोकस ही एम्प्लॉयमेंट क्रिएशन है, जिसमें ज़्यादातर महिलाओं के लिए एम्प्लॉयमेंट क्रिएशन सरकार करना चाहेगी और इसका ब्रेकअप सरकार ने काफ़ी सोच समझकर डेटा के अनुसार किया है.
At present, India's textiles export is of $17 billion, which is less than the textiles exported by Bangladesh. With this incentive, government is eyeing a target of $30 billion textiles exports in the next 3 years.
इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बढ़ाना पड़ेगा, जैसे उन्होंने कहा कि मशीनरी और फैक्ट्रियों में इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा, तो ऑटोमेटिकली जब भी इन्वेस्टमेंट होगी तो वर्कर आएंगे और फिर एक्सपोर्ट्स बढ़ेंगे.
Indian textiles industry gives employment to more than 1 crore and 10 lakh people. Among them, 70% are women. In the targeted 1 crore job creation, also women would get a major share. Needless to say, it would be an important step in the direction of women's empowerment. Nishant Saurabh's report, DD News.
Well, that was this special report by our correspondent Nishant Saurabh from the textile sector. Well, moving on to news from the financial sector, the Reserve Bank of India today released the Financial Stability Report, June 2016, a biannual publication and the 13th in the series. The report said that India's financial system remains stable, even though the banking sector is facing challenges. On the bank's NPAs issue, the report said that banks' bad loans may rise to 8.5% of the assets by March 2017. The report was upbeat on the Indian economy and said that at this juncture, the Indian economy stands out in terms of growth and investment potential. But the report was not upbeat on the global economy. The central bank said that global recovery remains fragile amidst weak and uneven growth and also warned of a slowdown in world trade. So thumbs up for the Indian economy by the central bank. Well, moving on, the last segment in this segment, that's the market. Well, the markets closed in red today. Clearly, the Brexit impact having no impact on the Indian markets. This is the second consecutive day in a row that the markets have closed in green, and we can have the Nifty also. It also closed in the green. Meanwhile, the European stocks and the US futures added to the upbeat move in the domestic bourses. 16 out of the total 19 sectoral indices on the BSE ended higher. Well, that's all in this business segment. Back to you in the studio, Mark.
Thanks very much, Sidhant. And now let's look at some sports news. India has maintained